Welcome to the Human Capital Innovations Podcast, your go-to source for personal, professional, and organizational growth and development. We hope you tune in often for all things people management, organizational development and change, organizational leadership, and social impact related. Maximize your personal and organizational potential with Human Capital Innovations Podcast. Welcome to the Season 8 preview, where I will talk a little bit about where we've come in the last 7 seasons, what we've accomplished, and preview and tease a little bit of what's to come in Season 8. Hello and welcome back to the Human Capital Innovations Podcast and to our Season 8 preview. I can't believe we've already published 8 seasons worth of content, nearly 200 episodes of this podcast, most of which have come during this pandemic. It's been a lot of fun working on all of these podcast episodes, interviewing so many fascinating and interesting people from around the world, across industries, and from a variety of different levels and position types within organizations. I hope that you've enjoyed these interviews and found them to be helpful and insightful and beneficial as you're contemplating your own work, your own leadership. We've also published a lot of episodes that are research oriented or that share some of our recent publications from myself or other HCI research associates. And I hope that you found those shorter episodes also helpful and insightful. Now, after 7 seasons, we close in on 200 episodes, which we'll hit at the beginning of Season 8. That's pretty crazy to me. We've really accomplished a lot over the last several months. And now we have listeners in over 50 countries. We have thousands of listeners who tune in each and every week. And it's just so much fun to be able to put out content that is meaningful and valuable to all of you. What's even more fun is that now we're ranked in many top podcast lists, such as top leadership podcasts, top HR podcasts, top talent management podcasts, top workplace podcasts, etc. It's really validating and a lot of fun to see us get some momentum and to see us be able to have that kind of an impact. And that's all because of you, the listeners, and I really, really appreciate you tuning in and participating in what we're doing. Now, as we get into Season 8, for the most part, you're going to see more of the same. We're going to continue to do interviews. I've now interviewed over 130 professionals, and that will continue. I'll do many more interviews in Season 8. We'll also share more articles, more writings, more research. We're also starting something new. We just published the first episode in this series at the tail end of Season 7, and that is that we're going to be doing a weekly series called Inspiring TED Talks, where I will intersperse my commentary with the audio from some of the most famous and inspiring leadership, management, innovation TED Talks that are out there. And the episode that we did at the tail end of Season 7 with Simon Sinek was a lot of fun, and we'll be continuing to do one of those each week, so stay tuned for that. Ultimately, my hope and my goal for this podcast is the same as it was when we published the first episode many months ago. That is, I want each of you, each listener, each leader in an organization who tunes in to be able to have some actionable takeaways from each episode. That if you come and spend the time to listen, whether it's a shorter 10-minute episode, a more typical 30-minute episode, or even one of our longer hour-long episodes, if you tune in, it should be something that is valuable and meaningful and something that you can apply immediately into the workplace. So that's my continued commitment to you, that I will try to create practitioner-relevant content and help all of you to be able to make sense of what you're dealing with in the workplace and perhaps have some insights into what you can do to improve your situation, of yourself, but also of everyone on your team. So thank you, as always, for tuning in. I hope you continue to, and please share this podcast with friends, with colleagues. Let them know that this is something they can lean on, and hopefully they'll find it beneficial as well. And as always, I hope everyone stays healthy and safe, that we can all find meaning and purpose at work each and every day, and I hope you all have a great week. We are excited about the launch of HCI's new magazine, Human Capital Leadership. Human Capital Leadership is a free, interactive e-magazine designed to help individuals, leaders, and organizations find innovative approaches to maximize their human capital potential. We will be publishing issues quarterly in August, November, February, and May. Check out the first issue and let us know what you think. Thanks again for joining us for this episode of the Human Capital Innovations Podcast. I hope you stay healthy and safe and that you have a great week.